dispelling all shadows and banishing doubt. Heard a soothing melody carried on the breeze, bringing a quiet solace, putting minds at ease. And the world is dancing, a vibrant design. Every happy occurrence feels truly divine. Riding on the velvet current, so sweet and so mild, where good things are blooming like a happy child. When the universe smiles with a tender embrace, expect more of the wonder in this joyful space. Feel the gentle rhythm, let it carry you through. This is just the start for something brand new. It's like a gentle unfolding, a whisper of grace, finding joy in moments at your own pace. Riding on the velvet current, so sweet and so mild, where good things are blooming like a happy child. When the universe smiles with a tender embrace, expect more of the wonder in this joyful space. Feel the gentle rhythm, let it carry you through. This is just the start for something brand new. A sudden inspiration, a vision so clear, a path of connection, bringing loved ones near. Found a guiding light, a beacon so pure, making every moment beautifully sure. And the world is dancing, a vibrant design. Every happy occurrence feels truly divine. Riding on the velvet current, so sweet and so mild, good things are blooming like a happy child. When the universe smiles with a tender embrace, expect more of the wonder in this joyful space. Feel the current flowing, let your spirit gleam, living in this happiness, a beautiful dream. Messed it up, forgot the line, stepped outside to clear my mind, but the world began to spin and small bright things came rushing in. Missed the train but caught a breeze, the vending can was still ice free. Saw a cat that looked my way like I knew I need today. Started low but turned around, little winds on broken ground. Backwards blessings, that's my style. Falling first, then walk a mile. When you laugh at what went wrong, life just hums a sweeter song. One good thing, then maybe two. Smile and watch what comes to you. Phone was dead, but streets were lit. Window glow, a perfect hit. Old song played through someone's car, like it knew right where we are. Stumbled once, but found the beat. Kinda love these crooked streets. Backwards blessings, that's my style. Falling first, then walk a mile. When you laugh at what went wrong, life just hums a sweeter song. One good thing, then maybe two. Smile and watch what comes to you. Not by plan, not by book, still I found a second look. Coffee spilled across my sleeve, but the barista wouldn't leave. She gave me cookies just because, said hey, rough days need extra love. Backwards blessings, that's my way. Curses turning into play. Tears to chuckles, fears to wings. In the mess, the magic clings. One good thing, then maybe three. Good gets better easily. Let it twist, let it bend. Even bad days love to mend. Drop my pen, it rolled to feet of someone kind I hope to meet. He said a rough one, I just grinned. Sometimes bad days try to win, but they don't, not when you smile, not when joy hangs out a while. Backwards blessings, call it fate. Starting late but never too late. Little light on darker trails makes the best of tilted scales. One good thing, then maybe more. strange, but 3 times means the world can change. If you greet the day with grace, you'll find gifts in the artist's place. Backwards blessings, I believe. Joy arrives when you don't grieve. Trip and smile, then find your way. Let the strange things light your day. So I walk the night so straight, and I always celebrate. Found a smile in morning tea. Sun peeked out just right for me. One kind word, a bus that waited. Little joys I never rated. Shoes untied, the clouds were pink. Had a thought, began to think. Maybe I'm the lucky kind. When I slow down, joy will find. It's not gold, it's not loud, but it shines when I'm not proud. Pocket full of lovely piece by piece. Moments made of simple peace. Tiny lights that softly glow. In my step they start to grow. Not a treasure chest or prize, but it lights up both my eyes. Found a note and code I wore. Wrote it months ago before. Said you got this, don't forget. Funny how it's true just yet. It's not fame, it's not plans, but it fits right in my hands. Pocket full of lovely, pure and small. Hidden gems that catch the fall. Lemon scent, a stranger's grin. Magic tucked beneath the skin. Not a fortune or a flame, but I smile just all the same. Oh, I keep collecting more near the bed and by the door. Raindrop dance on window glass. Old song from a bike that passed. Warm socks on a colder day. Words I never thought to say. Pocket full of lovely just for me. Not too much but sets me free. Moments stitched from love and light. Little stars that burn so bright. Doesn't shout but always stays. Filling up my quiet days. Oh, I keep collecting more on the street and on the floor. Time won't wait, it moves along, but I hum a grateful song. Every blink a chance to see all the gifts that came for free. It's not perfect, but it's true. These small things will carry you. Pocket full of lovely bit by bit. Every day I'd add to it. Not a grand or loud parade, but it's how my joy is made. String of quiet, steady pearls that can brighten up the world. Oh, I keep collecting more, even now, forevermore. Big dreams rise and fade like dew, but the little ones pull you through. Every smile, each gentle view says this life belongs to you. Pocket full of lovely, always near. Gathered joy that keeps me clear. I don't need a perfect plan, I just hold what I can span. In the hush between the noise, I collect the quiet joys. Just a pocket full of lovely and a heart that stays awake. One light sparkled on my way, then your smile turned gold today. 2 warm hearts, a world anew. Something changed when I met you. Caught a breeze that made me dance. You reached out just by chance. Shared a joke, a clumsy line. Now it lives in every rhyme. Wasn't loud, wasn't grand, just your touch against my hand. 1 and 1, but more than 2. You plus me a different view, like the stars and sky align to create a love divine. Not just adding heart to heart, we made something off the chart. Two small joys became a sea. Moments stacked like memory. One kind act, one happy sigh. Built a bridge that reached the sky. Every second starts to bloom when 2 souls share one room. 1 and 1, but more than 2. Suddenly the world feels new, like the math just broke in glee. And we wrote infinity, where a sum that can't be known. Yet it feels little hands but boundless flight. We shine brighter side by side. It's not logic, it's not rule, it's just love that rewrites truth. You and me don't need to try. Our joy echoes through the sky. Even when the light is low, we still spark and overflow. Love like this, it doesn't end, it just loops and grows again. When we share, we multiply, not in sums but in the sky. One and one, but more than two. You plus me, a world breakthrough. Adding laughs, we leap and spin till we burst the box we're in. Not a number, not a count, just a love too vast amount. You and me don't need to try. Our joy echoes through the sky. Two small sparks may light the dark, but together we leave a mark. Love's not math, it's something true that begins again with you. One and one, but more than two. We're the proof of something new. Hearts don't follow laws they knew. They collide, then turn to truth. We're the start of something wide, where small joys forever glide. You plus me, more than two. Infinite because it's you. You didn't speak, but I still knew the warmth behind what you would do. No spotlight, no loud parade, just quiet love that gently stayed. You made tea when I looked tired, pulled the chair when I felt wide. Let me cry, then change the song like silence had been right all along. No speeches, no dramatic scene, but still you said just what I need. The things you never said out loud still echo through the quiet now. Every touch, each little glance spoke of care without a chance to be framed and wrapped in sound, but they were the words that held me down. Folded notes you never wrote lingered in your worn out coat. Hug that stayed a second more, told me things I won't ignore. No headline, no grand reply, but still you caught my falling sky. The things you never said out loud still ring like music through the crowd, like a whisper no one hears that still wipes away my tears. Unspoken truth, unshouted care that told me, hey, I'm always there. No need for words to understand. I heard it all through your hand. They ask what makes a bond so deep. It's in the kindness we just keep, not in quotes or written vows, but in the moment love allows. Oh. The things you never said out loud built a home without a sound. You didn't need to prove or show. I felt it all and now I know. Every silence that you gave was louder than the words we say. No need for words to understand. I heard it all through your hand. Now I try to do the same. Soft reminders not to name. When they fall, I won't explain. I'll just be the shelter in the rain. Not with lines, but gentle acts to give what even speech distracts. The things you never said out loud still keep me safe within a crowd. And if I've learned one thing from you, it's how the quiet holds what's true. I'll pass it on without the noise and speak in stillness, not in voice. No need for words to understand. I heard it all through your hand. Love's not only in what's said, it lives in what's done instead. No script, no rhyme, no rehearsed part, just the rhythm of your heart. The things you never said out loud are what I carry through the clouds. Even now I feel them rise in the hush behind goodbyes. Words can fade, but acts remain, soft like snow or summer rain. And I'll still hear the things you never said. One smile on a rainy day, one kind word I heard you say. A ray of light, a breeze so warm, these tiny joys begin to swarm. feather on the street, a songbirds tune at a stranger's beat. Steam rising from my morning cup, a small good luck note folded up. They seem so small at first, so few, but now they bloom in every hue. A handful of bloom from every day, moments we almost throw away. But when you see them, when you try, they fill the cracks we can't deny. A laugh, a look, a breath, a light, the quiet hope that holds the night. Pick them gently as they come, and you'll see where joy is from. The sound of leaves beneath my feet, a child's drawing, crooked sweet. You waved at me across the street, that moment made my heart repeat. I didn't need a perfect scene, just bits of joy soft and unseen. A handful of bloom from every day, the little things we let decay. But if you stop and look again, you'll find the joy was never plain. A breeze, a tune, a golden hue, a gentle thought that passed through you. Catch them like the morning sun, and you'll find your days have spun. It's not the big things that define, it's the quiet ones that shine. Flower, it's all the colors in the owl, the hidden petals in your day, the tiny things that choose to stay. A handful of bloom from every day, together when we learn to stay, to pause, to breathe, to softly hold the moment, small and yet so bold. A sigh, a hum, a passing note, a warm scarf wrapped around your coat. Every fragment we consume makes a brighter world in bloom. It's not the big things that define, it's the quiet ones that shine. What I find in pockets, memory in mind, a garden grown in moments past, to make the small ones always last. They don't shout, they don't impress, but in their stillness they express. A handful of bloom from every day, they turn my gray into ballet. They waltz within my step and song, reminding me where I belong. It's never far, it's never loud, it's just beneath the drifting cloud. So I gather day by day, all the petals on my way. It's not the big things that define, it's the quiet ones that shine. Down, it comes in leaves and coffee grounds, in glances shared and skies that glow. It's everywhere you choose to go. A handful of bloom from every day will color all your skies from gray. A touch, a tune, a silent cheer, the little things that pull you near. If you gather with open eyes, you'll find joy in small disguise, and the smallest seeds you sow becomes the brightest bloom to grow. I'll keep picking one by one. Dropped my keys, they hit the floor, then landed like they knew the score. A click, a giggle, I look twice. This chaos tastes a bit like spice. Toast got burned, but look at this. The shapes a heart, can't miss that bliss. Milk spilled slow like modern art. That's how happy things can start. Every glitch a sweet surprise, like missteps holding candy lies. Click and giggle, let it roll. Silly sparkles make me whole. Magic lives in misaligned moments that the stars designed. Twice it struck and now round 3. Guess this loop was meant for me. Mismatched socks but still in style. My playlist shuffled just right for a mile. Pigeons danced across the road like they knew they stole the show. Even wrong feels kinda right under blinking kitchen lights. Click and giggle, let it roll. Silly sparkles make me whole. Magic lives in misaligned moments that the stars designed. Twice it struck and now round 3. Guess this loop was meant for me. Oops becomes a melody when your mood you're just fine. Accidents can still align, even when the rhythm bends. That's when joy likes to descend. Let the weirdness lead the way, 'cause I can color up your day. Click and giggle, let it roll. Even chaos plays a role. Magic hides in crooked grace. You'll find lucky in the place. Oops becomes a melody when your heart just lets it be. If it clicks and you still smile, let it echo for a while. One good thing might multiply, not by rules but by surprise. Click and giggle, let it roll. Spin delight you can't control. Even flaws can bloom and gleam if you laugh between the seams. Click and giggle, not by plan, just by living who I am. They bow and not lie. They tell love kind of style. Every scene is its time again. Count is over the side. As your songs hit the heart, and never ending got that a bit. I refer, and I'll be with you, yeah. I get full, and I'm not stopping now and now. If the paper doll. I will find in my way. As you've never known me, you can take the hour, obey. Was just gone, I'm okay. But when I may feel your feet, I want no mistake, way, obey. I'll be full. It might be with you, yeah. I'll be full, and I'm just standing every new. If it be by God. If it be by God. It might be with you, yeah. I'll be full, and I missed out in every new. If you be back on. If you be back on. If you be back on. Dropped my bag at exit 2. Turned around and there was you. Like a script I never read, but every word lit up my head. Rain had stopped but left the street, shiny like a silver sheet. You were there with tilted grins, said lost something with a spin. I didn't plan to meet someone, but somehow that felt like fun. Meant to bump into you that day. Not a line, just slipped that way. Like the world had pulled some strings to align these silly things. Coincidence, maybe two, but the third one said it's true. You knew my song just one line in. We laughed like we were next of kin. Told me, hey, you walk too fast. I slowed down, hope this would last. Didn't dream of love this week, but now my heart forgets to speak. Meant to bump into you, no lie. rain. No violins, no perfect frame. Just the way you looked and said, you seem like kind I trust instead. Meant to bump into you that day. Life just cleared the silly way. Dropped my bag, forgot my shoes, but found someone I couldn't lose. Coincidence, I lost count, but my heart's at full amount. Oops, I smiled, couldn't hide. You just laughed and matched my stride. Now we meet where clocks don't tick, where one glance just seems to click. And I still can't quite believe that bumping in was meant to be. Didn't chase, didn't prepare, but found something rare right there. Meant to bump into you for sure. Wasn't random anymore, just the way our days aligned. Told me you were partly mine. Signs on and on, I always knew I was meant to bump into you. Oops, I smiled, couldn't hide. You just laughed and stayed beside. Some love knocks, some love finds, but the sweetest one just wins. Through mistakes, delays, and cues, straight into the heart of you. Meant to bump into you that day. Nothing more I'd trade away. We were just two random names till the world reset the frames. Not a myth, not deja vu. I was meant to bump into you. I was meant to bump into you. Woke up late, no plans to chase. Same old cereal, same old place. Clock ticks slow, the sky was gray, but still I smiled anyway. No reason why, no sudden thrill, but peace just sat with me so still. Boring days shine when I let them be. Hidden in the quiet, joy finds me. Not a storybook, not a race, but I found gold in this slow pace. Boring days shine soft and true, and today that light came through. Old song played on shuffle's whim, heard that line, felt life within. Sweatshirt warm, a breeze passed by, didn't know, but I felt high. No fireworks, no cheering sound, but love was here all around. Boring days shine without trying hard, like a scribble turned to art. Nothing loud, nothing bright, but somehow it felt so right. Boring days shine, who would have guessed that silence holds what we forget? No fame, no scenes, just in between. Windows open, wind just hums, footsteps sync with passing drums. Sunlight flickers on my wall, stillness never felt so tall. Boring days shine, and I know now every moment shows me how what I thought was just okay turned into my favorite day. Boring days shine, plain and white, with nothing left I need to hide. No fame, no scenes, just soft routines. Even rain has rhythm too, cups that clink, a gentle view. Wrote my name in morning toast, said I'm here to what I love most. No big change, no shift in hue, just me and a quieter truth. Boring days shine when I slow down, when I stop to hear the sound of a yawn, a second glance of a thought that starts to dance. Boring days shine, clear and kind, and I keep this peace in mind. No fame, no scenes, just whispered dreams. Life won't always come with spark, but light still gathers in the dark. Ordinary can be gold if you stay, not just unfold. Boring days shine if you let them stay. Off the map past willow trees, down a path with humming bees. No one goes, no signs around, just soft earth, no city sound. I showed you what I never show, the place where quiet flowers grow, the place we didn't tell a soul, where we thought the world was whole. You and me, just sky and air, breathing secrets no one shared. It's not marked and not for show, but it's the truest place I know. Leaves would dance like they just knew what I felt when next to you. Fingers brush, no words to say, still you heard me anyway. Not a palace, not a scene, but it made me feel serene. The place we didn't tell a soul, where no time could take control. Footsteps off the mossy ground, hearts in sync without a sound. If I vanish, leave a clue, I'll be waiting there for you. We don't speak, still we know that it's ours and ours alone. No lights, no fences, no design, but somehow it felt divine. A rock we carved with just our laugh became our hidden photograph. The place we didn't tell a soul keeps my world from feeling cold. Even when we're far apart, I keep that quiet in my heart. Let them guess, let stories fade. We still know the peace we made. We don't speak, still we know that it's ours and ours alone. If you find a flower bent where the wind is faint and spent, no, that's where I leave my care, folded gently in the air. Come alone or bring the breeze, that place waits beneath the trees. The place we didn't tell a soul, planted in our silent goal. A tiny world that understood what no picture ever could. If I'm quiet, if I'm still, know I'm back upon that hill. We don't speak, still we know that it's ours and ours alone. Some love doesn't shout or show, it just finds a place to grow. And in the hush of unseen things, we built a world with softened wings. The place we didn't tell a soul still completes what makes me whole. Not in light, not framed in fame, but in silence it knows my name. If you ever feel alone, you still have a way back home, to the place we didn't tell. Took a turn I didn't mean, left the path that kept so clean, but the wind began to sing and I found a better thing. The maps were neat, my goals were clear, I had dreams I chased each year, but life drew lines I didn't know, led me places I wouldn't go. I used to fear the winding way, now I thank it every day. The roads I didn't plan to take are where my heart began to wake. I found the light behind the bend, I found a stranger turned to friend. It wasn't part of some grand scheme, but it built my favorite tree. Missed the train that met your eyes, laughed beneath uncharted skies. Rain delayed what I had planned, but gave me time to understand. No detour ever goes in vain when it leads you past the pain. The roads I didn't plan to take taught me which steps not to fake, where flowers bloom in cracks unseen, where tears still keep your vision clean. The mess I tried to sweep away painted joy in shades of gray. I walked so far to find right where how you grow. What you miss can help you know. Even wrong turns hold a clue to something meant just for you. It's not always clear at first, but it quenches deeper thirst. The roads I didn't plan to take gave me more than I could make. With perfect plans or flawless charts, they gave me open beating hearts. I'm glad I strayed, I'm glad I ran. I love the roads I didn't plan. I walked so far to find right where you are. What I thought was lost or late was simply time to shape my fate. The winding trail, the fall, the fight, they led me into better light. The roads I didn't plan to take held my sleeping soul awake. Not every path was clear or kind, but everyone brought love to find. Now I don't need a perfect map, just faith to lean into the gap and trust the roads I didn't plan were the shoes that made me tall. Didn't know if I could walk at all, but I stood a little more than I ever did before. Ooh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Mirror laughed, who do you think? As I tried that daring pink, voice was shaky, not quite loud, but I still spoke through the crowd. I didn't soar, I didn't shine, but I stepped just past the line. Half an inch taller, heart a bit bolder, not a hero, just a little older. Didn't know I'd feel this proud just for standing out in a crowd. Half an inch taller, maybe more. Now I'm reaching past the door. Used to stay a step behind, hide my light, pretend to mine. But one smile turned things around, and I walked to find my sound. Not a roar, just one word clear, but it echoed through my feet. Half an inch taller, voice a bit stronger. Didn't wait, didn't hide much longer. All it took was one small try to meet the mirror in the eye. Half an inch taller, I can see a version of myself I'd like to be. Oh, every inch I used to lack is just courage I took back. People think it's all or none, but growth can shine like morning sun. It creeps, it warms, it slowly shows, till suddenly you start to glow. Half an inch taller, light a bit clearer. Not a stage star, just a mirror, mirror. On the wall I used to fear, now reflects someone sincere. Half an inch taller, step by step, finding joy in self-I've kept. Every inch I used to lack is just courage I took back. Tried a note a bit too high, but I sang and reached the sky. Didn't hit it perfectly, but I like the sound of me. Every crack, every break helped me find the shape I make. Half an inch taller, fear a bit smaller. Every fall just made me taller. Dance without the perfect move, still I found my honest groove. Half an inch taller, now I see that's enough to set me free. Every inch I used to lack is just courage I took back. Not about who wins the race, it's who dares to take their place in their shoes and their own name, even if it's not the same. Half an inch taller, step by step, tiny strides that I won't regret. I don't need to leap or fly, just enough to reach the sky. Half an inch taller, full of grace, I'm proud to take up this space. And tomorrow I might rise again. You didn't look like a spark, but something lit inside my heart. Not fireworks, not loud or fast, just a breeze I hope will last. peacefulness. There's a breeze between us now, like spring just brushed across my brow. No chase, no final scene, just new air in places green. I don't know if this will grow, but I'm fine to let it flow. There's a breeze I never knew till I stood this close to you. We don't need a song to play. I hear you in the quiet way. So I'll meet you as I am, no pretense, no grand slam. If you're walking just nearby, that's enough to make me try. You're not a storm, you're not a race, but you're my favorite place. There's a breeze between us now, soft and true, I don't know how. It's not heat, it's not cold, it's a calm I wanna hold. If the wind begins to fade, let's remember how it played. This breeze I never knew till I stood this close to you. We don't need a song to play. I hear you in the quiet way. I was tapping on my table, you were humming, barely able to stay on pitch to find the beat, but somehow it still felt complete. I always made a little noise, clapping hands or dropping toys. You whistled wrong, out of tune, but made the whole cafe swoon. We weren't meant to harmonize, but look at us, what a surprise. When our sounds collide, something beautiful's inside. Not perfect, but it's right, like thunder mixed with light. When your laugh meets my side, suddenly we fly. We're just noise, but side by side we make rhythm when we collide. You snapped too early, I clapped too late. Still we fell in sync like fate. Keys were wrong, our steps askew, but the melody just grew. No sheet music, no set plan, but we still made a marching band. When our sounds collide, we forget the world outside. It's messy, loud and true, but somehow always new. When your hum meets my line, we beat perfectly off time, like a heartbeat that can't hide. We make rhythm when we collide. You don't need to match my song, just keep making noise along. We never rehearsed, we never knew how mismatch could feel so true. But now I crave the way you sound, even if it shakes the ground. When our sounds collide, even silence opens wide. Every stumble, every quirk somehow finds a way to work. You're the chaos I admire. You spark rhythm, you strike fire. Now I'm glad I never tried to stay quiet when we collide. You don't need to match my song, just keep making noise along. So let's drop spoons and hit wrong keys and laugh too loud with no apologies. Cause in this imperfect groove, we find the way we move. You're offbeat and so am I, but that's our perfect lullaby. When our sounds collide, something real can't be denied. It's not neat, it's not clean, but it's more than we've ever seen. And with every upbeat slide, we make rhythm that won't hide. Let's keep dancing till we're tired. We make magic when we collide. You don't need to match my song, just keep making noise along. Some things aren't meant to blend, but still they form a perfect end. Your wrong note, my weird sound, together that's where love is found. When our sounds collide, that's when joy begins to rise. No need to try too hard, we're already works of art. And the noise that made me shy now becomes our lullaby. Yes, the rhythm won't subside. We make harmony when we collide. Let's keep crashing strength meant stone, silent, sharp, and all alone. But then I held a crying friend and learned how gentleness defends. I watched the storm, kept walls up high. Thoughts to break meant I would cry, but one soft word broke through my pride, and something warmer bloomed inside. I didn't lose, I didn't fall, I just heard someone else's call. Gentle armor, quiet flame, strong enough to hold the shame. Not with fists, not with might, but by choosing to be kind. It's not weakness, not retreat, it's what makes the fight complete. I helped them rise with no advice, just a hand and some soft light. Didn't fix or try to lead, just stood still and let them breathe. I didn't save, I didn't win, but I let the healing in. Gentle armor made of care, forged in moments people share. It's not loud, it doesn't boast, but it guards what matters most. Every scar I've come to know made me softer, helped me grow. True strength is when you stay after everyone walks away. They say that power wears a crown, but I saw courage kneeling down in the way she held his hand without asking to be grand. Gentle armor stitched in grace, built in every held embrace. Not in shining polished steel, but in how we choose to feel. And in silence we defend, even when the world won't bend. True strength is when you stay after everyone walks away. Kindness isn't something small, it's the base beneath it all. The strongest hearts are never closed, they're the ones that hurt and hold. Gentle armor worn with pride shields the trembling soul inside. It's not weakness when you cry, it's the strength to still try. And the ones who softly stand are the bravest in the land. So I'll wear my gentle armor now. Morning whispers in bright hue, skies are dancing in their shoes. I blink once and luck breaks through, with skies so bold and feelings new. A penny glints beside my path, no reason why, but I just laugh. The wind spelled out my name in air, as if the world was laid out fair. No alarms, no flashing lights, just subtle sparks and quiet flights. It's not a fire, it's more a glow, a slow crescendo, soft and low. Zest of sky, it breathes me in, painted clouds upon my skin. Every moment unrefined, still it feels by grand design. Twice it came and now a third, like joy that blooms without a word. still gliding down the street. Each small slip becomes a dance when seen through lucky circumstance. Every flaw and twist and turn gives the world its chance to learn. This life's not neat, it's full of spin, but what a dazzling mess it's in. Zest of Sky, it breathes me in, spins my doubt into a grin. Even silence holds surprise with cheerful echoes in disguise. One by one the moment shines, stacked like stars in perfect line. They said once is random, twice is fate, but the third time that's the golden gate. And when it knocks more than before, it's not a fluke, it's something more. Zest of Sky, it breathes me in, sings through every breathless spin. Little things that shout with grace and draw a smile across my face. So I'll rise with open eyes, chasing down the zest of sky. Were the shoes that made me tall. Didn't know if I could walk at all, but I stood a little more than I ever did before. Ooh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Mirror laughed, who do you think? As I tried that daring pink, voice was shaky, not quite loud, but I still spoke through the crowd. I didn't soar, I didn't shine, but I stepped just past the line. Half an inch taller, heart a bit bolder, not a hero, just a little older. Didn't know I'd feel this proud, just for standing out in a crowd. Half an inch taller, maybe more, now I'm reaching past the door. Used to stay a step behind, hide my light, pretend to mine, but one smile turned things around, and I walked to find my sound. Not a roar, just one word clear, but it echoed through my feet. Half an inch taller, voice a bit stronger, didn't wait, didn't hide much longer. All it took was one small try to meet the mirror in the eye. Half an inch taller, I can see a version of myself I'd like to be. Oh, every inch I used to lack is just courage I took back. People think it's all or none, but growth can shine like morning sun. It creeps, it warms, it slowly shows, till suddenly you start to glow. Half an inch taller, light a bit clearer, not a stage star, just a mirror, mirror. On the wall I used to fear, now reflects someone sincere. Half an inch taller, step by step, finding joy in self I've kept. Every inch I used to lack is just courage I took back. Tried a note a bit too high, but I sang and reached the sky. Didn't hit it perfectly, but I like the sound of me. Every crack, every break helped me find the shape I make. Half an inch taller, fear a bit smaller, every fall just made me taller. Dance without the perfect moves, still I found my honest groove. Half an inch taller, now I see that's enough to set me free. Every inch I used to lack is just courage I took back. Not about who wins the race, it's who dares to take their place in their shoes and their own name, even if it's not the same. Half an inch taller, step by step, tiny strides that I